Good evening and welcome, everyone. We're so honored to be here with you tonight. We're so happy you're here with us for our first SRC4U membership training. We're going to be meeting throughout the year. We're going to have some Zooms. We'll have some fun, learn some new stuff. We'll do some Q&A. I'll just share my screen. I'm just going to go over save a cocktail or protocol using copy and paste. So let me just get my SRC up and 1 second. So here's my menu at the top, and depending on what you guys have, these will be highlighted or not. So we're going to go into the premium, into the P4, and you can see I have 12 of those, and when I open it, it counts down to 11. So I have 11 windows left. So with the premium, I'm not sure if everyone knows this, you can edit the name box here, and you can actually add, if you select this here, you can type in loved ones or, clients, or you can put my house, my car, my workplace. You can customize this to whatever you'd like. So I've typed some of my loved ones in here, and you do that, which I didn't know for a long time, believe it or not, was you click the E here at the bottom. So if you go here and click the E, you can edit the name list. Okay, yes. And now you can select what you want to be on your name list. So I have this house and everyone in it, and I have some loved ones, and I have the name of our massage center in case I want to work on it or clear it. So I just wanted to show you that. Select myself, so me, and I'm going to go to my email and I'm going to copy and paste some flu protocols or cocktails. So before I do that, I just want to explain the difference, and this is how I understand it. So I could ask Cynthia, but I consulted with Grandmaster David, and I just had to know what the difference was between a protocol and a cocktail. So in his words, the main difference is, so if you load a protocol here, you'll load it and it will go in the theme box. So protocols have names. It's like groups of words put together. And so let's say I hit, what do I got here? Bacteria. So I double click that, and in my box here in the theme box, it's loaded the protocol for bacteria. If I scroll up, I can see what that is. So maybe a food poisoning or you're not feeling well. And so this would be a protocol rather than knowing what to type or Googling or thinking from your mind. You have this protocol ready to go, and you can just load it up, and it will run all these frequencies in here that will fight against bacteria or bacterial infection. And so that protocol will always run in the middle box, in the theme box. And so a protocol has more intuition from the software in it. If it's in the middle box, it's got more intuitive discernment going into the session. Whereas if you load a cocktail, okay, so if I load a cocktail, it'll load in the options box. So I've got a lot of cocktails here. Let's see, I have some right frequencies. Let's do abdominal inflammation. So I'll double click that. Hopefully, oh, I gotta click open. And now it's added a cocktail to the options box. So that will have less intuitive discernment. So you could do both, by the way. You can do a protocol and a cocktail, and then you're getting, kind of two different things. But so let's say I take this out of here. I don't want this. I just want to run the cocktail. It will focus heavily on what's in this box over here. Then if you preserve options up here, if you want to preserve the theme, that means like, hey, just focus on what I'm telling you. Okay, so if you want to do that, you would select that here. If you want it to put in some intuitive discernment in and add some other things, you could leave it unchecked. But sometimes it's just a matter. You're the artist. This is your session. What would you like it to do? Usually we learn by experimenting with different things, and we find what works for us. We find what works for our clients. So sometimes it's hard to answer all the whole, well, what's the difference? That's the main difference, though, is that protocols go in the middle theme box, and they're going to have more intuitive discernment come in. And when you further you get to the right here over where the cocktails are, they go in the options box, and that's where you can preserve options so you can isolate that and run it by itself. Cynthia, do you have a different explanation of that or?
No, that's good. Okay, so here we are, and then I'm going to hit this again. And so it shows arms and hands, excesses, relaxation, pituitary gland, liver, internal heat. Now that to me is a big one. Because when you have a lot of internal heat in the liver, it can cause all kinds of stuff in your body. So I might not want to take the others, and I might just want to stop this once it finishes. These are just different ways I do it until there's the relief. But I do the liver because that'll cause a lot of stuff to go off balance. And at this point, I may let it just run and see how I feel. If I don't feel that I've gotten the results I need, I'll even go deeper. I'll keep doing this until I might open up 4 of these and keep copying and pasting until I feel that there is a release. So we know that summer heat, so the liver is causing a lot of issues in the body at this point. Lung, wind, damage. So we've got a lot of that going on, but that's not uncommon because these energies. So you can keep going down. And if you go all the way down, you will find out what the main options. You want to go, not meridians, let's see. Okay, elements are, all elements are calming. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So I might go in and work with my elements to try to get them brought back up. Let me find here. Okay, here's the resistance. Resistance factor and conflict is involving body fat. So we have visceral fat in our body. So you might have around some of the organs excess fat. So it doesn't matter how thin you are. It just matters that if the liver's not functioning correctly in gallbladder, you're not processing fats, you will have visceral fat in the body. So right now, that is what's causing some issues. So you could open up another screen, or you could go to the nutrition panel and put resolve visceral fat. So that's another way you can go in.
So, all right. Well, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And thanks, Cynthia.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Enjoy your SRC. It's an awesome tool.
Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.